Yeah.
Gotta get them angles. He's playing on a dangerous line, man.
Skeet. Alrighty. So, we cut out some more of my door, fender, everything. And that was kind of the beginning of this project. And we weren't going to film it because we figured it would just be some quick little thing. And yeah, I don't know. It's sort of become kind of a teardown of the whole car. Yeah, we're kind of just gonna film shit and see what happens. So here is a piece of the door we actually cut out. Yeah, we cut out some of the door. For some people, that is definitely pretty wild, especially with a Skyline. But
Fitment.
Yeah, it's done. And so we resealed it, and yeah, should be more or less dry. It's pretty cold out, so it's definitely not cured. We got to tuck my wiring harness. We're gonna cut some of the front fenders out. We're gonna lower the front. Then we're gonna move to refitting the rear over fenders and other things. There's a lot to do. That's why I didn't want to really put a title to this video before we started it.
Yeah,
We got the wheels back on the car. I adjusted the camber on the driver's side, and we're gonna drop it on the ground. We're gonna flip the car around, and then we're gonna tuck the wiring harness under the driver's side fender, or above the driver's side fender. So we're gonna see how low this bad boy is. Still gotta take some more camber out of this side. Kind of what I expected, but it's getting there. An issue. Can you open the garage door?
Oh fuck, which one is it?
The one closest to the door.
Oh.
Yeah, Dominic definitely put these on. Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay. So, we're back in the garage and flip the car around. Now we're gonna work on the front end. We're gonna lower the front. Gonna tuck my wiring harness up above the wheel well area and see how low we can go. Alright, so here's my wheel well, and up in here is the wiring harness, and it goes around the inside of the wheel well. Now when you slam a car, that becomes an issue and your wheel might actually rub up on this. So we're gonna go up in here. We're actually gonna cut a little notch out up here and then tuck this wiring harness up above this lip so that it's nice and safe and nobody dies and we don't have to find a new wiring harness, because that's no fun.
Yep.
Alright, so I took the fender off. And then there was a support here that you cut out, and then you notch the top of the this sort of crimp here, and then now I'm gonna drill some holes up in here, and then zip tie the wiring harness up above the fender so it's all safe and protected, and then we will have a 100% free wheel well.
That's fantastic.
Ow. So the harness is now all tucked away, nice and fresh. Got it zip tied in 4 spots. It's about as tight as I think I can get it. Kind of tightened them up, wiggled it around, beat it with a hammer a bit, wiggled it some more, tightened them up a little bit more, and I think I've massaged it about as much as I can. Now we're going to lower the front of the car. I don't really know how much to lower the car, so we're just going to kind of go for it.
Here we go.
This is ridiculous. Dex.
Oh yeah. Oh, I really don't want to be low. Please stop.
So, we got the car on the ground. It is stupid low. This is with the GTR bumper. We got like, I don't know, a couple inches. And then the rest of the car got like 3 or 4 inches. Yeah, it's really, really slammed. We're using all that space back there. You okay?
No, I just fucking died inside.
Well, yeah. So I'm gonna get started refitting the rear over fenders. Or I guess I've already gotten started with that. So I went on the side that is wider, which is the driver's side, and I took a piece of paper and made some templates of like the holes over there, and then brought them over here and drilled them. The third hole here is the same as the one on the other side. This one here is new, and then also this one here. I don't know how or why we never checked this before we like put the over fenders on, because even though they weren't that far off, it's definitely going to make a difference. So I'm going to put those on and then we'll check back in with you guys. So it's been about a week since that last clip was filmed, and we have the over fenders back on, we have the wheels back on, we have the car eyeball aligned. When I went back and refitted them, I spent a ton of time on it. I fixed a whole lot of that gap that was in between the door and the rear half of the over fender, set. So it used to be so bad that you could see some of this gap and you could actually look at the tire, and now there's almost no gap. We'll be able to fix that with a little bit of fiberglass and some finesse. Come over here, it's about the same. Also got my gas door on, kinda. It is solid, like she's not moving, but it's unfinished for sure. And again over here, got that gap almost gone. The alignment over here is not as up to par as the other side. I'm broke, can't get an alignment. Yeah, we also painted the stock mirrors and put them on, painted the GTR bumper, put that on. We fixed part of my huge dent in my door, but painting that stuff and fixing the dent in my door will be in hopefully the next video. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of, I don't know, we just filmed stuff that day and kind of went around, tinkered with some stuff. And that's what came from it. I had a good time editing it. This is being filmed as I'm finishing it off, and I think it was relatively entertaining. If not, then sorry for wasting your life. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Fucking bye.
That's fantastic.
Make sure that you're fucking shit screwed on tight, right? Yeah.
The power stance, and then it's just like